From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Seth Lugo is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Stepping in, Alejandro Cortez. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under the lights.
For Miami, the left fielder, number 4.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Conforto comes on now, and he has it 1 down. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
At the plate, Adam Frazier. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Batting 4th, the first baseman, Neil.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. He's set. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Frazier, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Lugo has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The pause and the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Jose Arena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Into the box, Greg Thompson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mets, the first baseman, Greg.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
No.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Full count now. 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the right fielder.
And here's the former first-round draft choice Brandon Nimmo head-to-head with Jose Arena. He's gone 5 for 13. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Nimmo has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Vero?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. from the stretch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Now that's popped up. Anderson is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now, Brian Anderson. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's got a batting average of .444. First pitch on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Line hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 48, Gorky.
Digging in, Gorky Hernandez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Into the box now, Robbie Franks, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3.
3-1.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play. He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the 2nd.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jose Arena. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game, captain of the defense.
Striding in once again, Alejandro Cortez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, I know he got drilled last time up, but he's got a chance at some sweet revenge right here. Bases juiced. He is looking to do some serious damage.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-0.
2-0. Come on, huh?
The 2-0. 2-1 to count. The 2-1 home. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. 0-1 the count. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 offering. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Now a hard liner. Foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. From the stretch, the 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third. So one run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Adam Frazier will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hernandez at third, Franks at second, Rojas on at first with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 1 and the Mets nothing. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Now in the box, Robinson Cano. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Cano waits on the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Jed Lowry now. Head-to-head with Jose Urena, who's just 2 for 9. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
The windup and the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Line, but speared on a hop. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's set, and the pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0 home. Just missing here, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Seth Lugo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. We've played 2 full. It's the Marlins 1 and the Mets nothing. Here's Neil Walker. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The first baseman, Neil Walker.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's by him for strike one. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cano. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now a curveball misses inside.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Line drive to center field. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Miami down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Greg Thompson. He drew a walk his first time up.
Baseman, Greg Thompson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Thompson, just 18 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Grounded back up the middle. Rojas has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So stepping in, Brandon Nimmo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort as it's off his glove. Well, will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Hit high and deep out to left. Cortez racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count, the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Nimmo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Mets strand one. It remains 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gorky Hernandez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Gorky Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Now at the plate, Robbie Franks. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Lowry into foul territory. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
In now, Jose Arena, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
The 1-1. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Runners on first with 1 down. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in Alejandro Cortez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. Fastball well outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Miami, but they lead it 1-0. Ready now, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Here's Robbie Cano now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Jed Lowry, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Rojas. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Miguel Rojas.
From the stretch. And that misses ball 1. outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Frazier, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Justin Wilson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Justin Wilson.
Into the box now, Neil Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ripped on the ground to first. Throw won't get him.
It's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Brian Anderson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. He's set. The 3-2, and a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Adeiny Echeverria will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw. And he is in there.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Fouled straight back.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Standing in, Greg Thompson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Oh, 0-2. Here it comes.
No.
That misses. 1-2.
1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Jacob Barnes takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Jacob Barnes.
Brandon Nimmo will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
No strike.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
A high fastball is in there. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
The 2-2 fouled away. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
So striding in, Wilson Ramos, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
No.
And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
Strike.
2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Too high, and it's 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-0 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Barnes, 28 years old. He was taken in the 14th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 0-2. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Drew Smith takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62.
Ready now for the Marlins, Gorky Hernandez. He's tasked with starting the Marlins 6th.
Gorky Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Into the box, Robbie Franks. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Hit on the ground to short. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Steve Pierce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 25, Steve Pierce.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Nimmo. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 4.
Stepping up to the plate, Alejandro Cortez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
Lays off 1-0. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back
Miguel
fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
In now, Miguel Rojas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Cortez is off at first with 2 away. Throw over to first.
He's safe.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit out towards second. Cano has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets 1.
Your
Robbie
attention, please.
Moylan enters to do
Now
the pitching in the
for
bottom of the
Miami.
6th.
Number 3, Robbie Moylan.
Leading off the inning, Michael Conforto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Fielder, Michael
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here comes the 1-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 24.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Cano waits on the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Fastball called for strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And it's 1-2. This is popped up. Walker in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Ahmed Rosario would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hernandez is there, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 2-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Paul Sewald is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 51, Paul Sewald. Now playing third base and batting 9.
So striding forward now, Adam Frazier. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first
so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Neil Walker. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Conforto will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still lead it 2-1. Austin Bryce gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 37, Austin Bryce.
Now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bryce A 6'4" right-hander. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now batting, Todd Frazier. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Greg Thompson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. High in the air out to center field. Franks sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Nimmo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. Rosario, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's running. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here's the 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. Wilson Ramos would be next. Ready with the 3-1. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Drew Steckenrider trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Wilson Ramos will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Good work there from the Miami bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets 1. Jerry's Familia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Brian Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Here now the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full. Gorky Hernandez will be next. Another full count offering on its way, and a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Ready for another chance? Gorky Hernandez, lifetime against Familia. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Now with the plate, Robbie Franks. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. The 1-0 misses above the zone for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. The 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Popped him up. Frazier over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. JT Riddle will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, JT Riddle.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. Ready with the 1-0. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on a line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alejandro Cortez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Miguel Rojas would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
3-2 now. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Luis Avilan enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 43, Luis Avilan.
Miguel Rojas will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way, and this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Playing 11.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch seared down the first baseline. Riddle over at second. Cortez at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit softly down, and this winds up hitting the first base bag. And they're going to get it out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning, to say the least. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Marlins lead it 3-1. Zach Duke is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here comes the first pitch. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
The 0-1 on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes on 1-1. Line drive to left. Cortez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the pitch. Ball 1.
Down low.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
No strikes.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Duke stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And we're awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Ready once again, Robinson Cano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. Liner toward right center. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And if your mind wanders toward what's left on the bench, there you get a look at what the Mets have remaining to choose from. Travis d'Arnaud will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Travis d'Arnaud.
Runners are at first and second with one away. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To Frazier at the bag. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Mets 1. Robert Gesellman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Adam Frazier 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's just 1 for 6. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Neil Walker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Nimmo is there. 2 down. In the box now, Jorge Alfaro. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Ball 3. Brian Anderson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. Hanging curveball taken though for a second strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's gone 2 for 5. He's set and the pitch. In there for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Alfaro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Nothing further in the Miami 9th. Last chance coming up for the Mets. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. Kelvin Herrera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 41, Kelvin Herrera.
Next up for New York, Ahmed Rosario. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. The 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Todd Frazier now.
Todd Frazier.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Next for the Mets, Greg Thompson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Fastball right back to the mound. One there on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Fish rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jacob Barnes wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Kelvin Herrera earns the save out of the bullpen, his 27th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.